folks. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports for the latest presentation of our NBA basketball. This is Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. David Aldridge is on our sideline. DA, it's all yours.
Thanks very much. Now, with that ACL injury, Jamal Murray has had a lot to overcome, but his work ethic has always been a constant. He said, "I was very disciplined growing up. If I didn't want to run hills, I ran hills. I did it with love, and I did it with passion. It wasn't work for me." Kevin, it's that mentality that still serves him well.
Absolutely, David. Thanks. Now let's take a look at the Nuggets opening lineup. Porter is out there with Chris Boucher. Then there's Jamal Murray, and it's Nikola Jokic. And for the Suns, the wingmen are Booker and Johnson. Ayton is the pivot, and Crowder slides in at the 4. And it's Paul in at the point guard position. It's a battle of the bigs. Two fantastic centers, Clark, in this matchup tonight. Some throwback basketball.
Well, you know, there was a time, Kevin, when centers dominated the league. And as you said, tonight we're going to throw it back to those days.
Now here's Paul. Pass to Ayton. Into the lane. Kicks it out to Booker. 4 on the clock. Hits it from three-point range. Booker's got his team on the board to start the game for Phoenix.
And with Booker's mechanics and confidence, you're always going to assume he's going to make that.
Murray, the pass to Jokic. Over Ayton. Jokic with the bucket.
So hard to force Jokic out of his rhythm. Tremendous concentration.
Paul outside. Knocks it loose. Porter with the steal. To the inside. Braun. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the content.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
Exactly. The defense determined not to allow the easy layup right there. They'll settle for making him earn the free throws.
He misses the free throw.
And talking about a franchise that has done a complete 180, look no further than the Phoenix Suns. Before 2021, they hadn't even been to the playoffs in 10 years.
And the second free throw, good. In just 4 seasons, Phoenix, Greg, went from last in the conference to the best record in the entire NBA. It's been an unbelievable story.
And there's a lot of talent on this team, not to mention a great coach in Monty Williams. The future is bright for this franchise.
And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call.
Denver ball.
Jokic against Ayton. The Nuggets moving the ball around. Jokic trying to free himself up. Boucher's shot is off. And so it's Crowder with it. They'll bring it up for the Suns. They couldn't put the pieces together, losing that last matchup with San Antonio.
Yeah, I mean, in that one, you really saw a difference in aggression between the two teams, particularly on the boards.
You know, I think that was the big difference in the game. One team was pounding the glass relentlessly, while the other team, not so much.
Now here's Murray. Following the miss by DeAndre Ayton. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And that's good. Jamal Murray for 3.
Immensely confident in his game. Murray doesn't think twice about pulling the trigger from deep, nor should he.
Pass to Ayton. Kicks it to Paul. The feed now to Crowder. Booker outside. Pass to Johnson. Paul against Murray. Rejected by Murray. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
First personal foul.
It goes on Devin
Team
Booker.
foul.
The Nuggets shooting their third and fourth free throw shots of the night.
And really, they haven't been able to differentiate themselves from the free throw line on the season at about 76%.
And this year, they haven't quite been able to maintain the free throw percentage they had last season.
And he makes the first.
And such a young, exciting core for the Nuggets. The MVP, Jokic, Michael Porter Jr., and Jamal Murray. This group has a chance to be a contender for years to come.
He makes one of two that time. With Jokic, I mean, the potential, Greg, of this Denver team, they've got so much of it. But what is the key for them to actually reach it?
Kevin, simply health. I mean, they need Murray and MPJ to be out there. Well, those two have had major injury issues. Jokic is a generational talent, but the man needs help.
Well, you know, this is what happens. You can't afford to lose concentration even for a nanosecond.
Ayton kicks to Paul. And the pass to Booker. Shoots from the elbow. Porter pulls it in.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
You know what? That's a confidence shaker for him, though. I mean, that's a shot he expects to make every time.
And Jokic gets it to go. The assist from Porter.
By
Jokic has got his second bucket of the night.
This is a big guy, a mountain of a man. I mean, Jokic is a sturdy, thick 284. He's going to take a bigger bump to disrupt his shot than that one.
Here's Murray up on top. We saw him with 29 points last game. He kicks to Porter. Braun, defended by Booker. Phoenix grabs the miss. Ayton, the pass to Paul. Score the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt.
Boy, a tough, gritty, smart point guard. Paul isn't at all intimidated by a little contact.
Pass to Porter at the elbow. Jokic kicks to Murray. Takes a three. He can't get that one, so Phoenix will take it the other way. Paul for three. Kept alive. Second chance shot. And Ayton with the nice bucket inside.
A towering presence on the offensive glass. Ayton uses his height well to keep possessions alive.
Back to Murray. On the wing, Porter gets it to go from beyond the arc.
Cameron Johnson.
And, you know, when you foul Porter Jr.,
Second
you better
personal
foul him like you mean it, or it'll be an and one, just like it was there.
Line for the
Rick,
Nuggets.
looking at the shooting numbers of Michael Porter Jr., they're off the
At line
charts.
for one.
I mean, his first full year in the league, Porter Jr. was top 20 in field goal percentage, top 10 in three-point percentage. Incredible numbers for a 6'10 wing.
Sharch has checked in for Johnson. Free throw good, Porter. Well, Greg, we're in the final stages of the regular season. For teams that are on the outside looking in, what are these final games like?
You have to continue to play hard because GMs are watching these games, seeing who packs it in and who continues to grind. So your future is at stake.
Clearly a foul.
Yeah, he took a shot there, earned those free throws.
The Suns shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line.
Jay Crowder. 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
No good on the free throw. And he's good on the second. I think it's pretty clear, Greg, what the goal is for this Denver organization long term.
It's simple, Kevin. Make it to the final. The Nuggets have never been there. They've been close reaching a conference final on more than one occasion.
It takes body control, concentration, and skill to score against that kind of defense. Jokic doing a really nice job inside.
And first time out of the game called for Phoenix. Their last meeting was in this building where they were able to come out on top.
And their last matchup was a nail-biter, but they hung on, and in part it was because of their rebounding.
That was the definitive difference. I mean, it came down to the final seconds, but the tough work on the glass they did carried the day.
And Phoenix making a change here. Payne's checked in, and Denver with a change here too. Aaron Gordon, he's checking in for Chris Boucher. Booker outside. It's Saric, top of the key. Passes it to Payne. And the officials will call the illegal screen right there. Now a chance to take a look at some numbers for Jokic.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
Yeah, I agree. You know, sometimes that can be a tough call for the refs to make, but not that time. It was easy there.
Now here's Murray. One of the most consistent producers in the league. He's averaging around 25.5 points a game. Poked loose. And so it's Jokic with it. He brings it up for the Nuggets. They lead by 4. High arcing shot. Rebounded by DeAndre Ayton. Ayton's got 4 rebounds in this game. Pass to Payne. Out to the right wing. And Saric kicks to Crowder. From the arc. Rebound by the Nuggets. Coming into this having notched a win against the Rockets in their last game.
Well, it helps when your opponent makes that many mistakes. I thought that was the story of the game.
Yeah, I think that was a big part of it for sure, as it is anytime you make a bunch of mistakes. All they had to do was follow their game plan, and that's exactly what they did.
So it's Phoenix now. Denver getting their last shot to go. The pass to Booker. And the Nuggets pushing it up now. Braun. The jump hook. He's off on that one. Good D by Booker. Porter against Crowder. Over Porter. Phoenix no good that time either.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that one.
And the officials calling for a 3-second violation.
And how about the numbers here for Jamal Murray? Right around 25 points per, 5 assists, and 3 rebounds. And he's such a big part of what they do offensively.
Yeah, he's just got that nice feel, that sixth sense, knowing where to be on the floor to help his teammates generate points.
Now here's Booker. Real disappointing game for him in that loss to San Antonio. Pass to Payne. Floats one, and it's sent back by Jokic.
Jokic has the size necessary to deny shots, and it helps when he's engaged on the defensive end.
Murray scanning the floor. Passes it to Jokic. Good, and the assist goes to Murray. Jokic has got 8 points.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
Phoenix calls timeout.
I mean, talking about Jamal Murray, man, is he talented. but he has had his difficulties staying on the floor.
And, Greg, that's been so unfortunate, and I feel for him. I mean, you can tell how frustrated he's been with the injuries that have saddled him. Because this is a guy you can tell who absolutely loves to play and wants to prove he can be counted on, and the injuries have just stonewalled him a bit the last couple of seasons.
Phoenix making some changes. Torrey Craig, he's checked in for 8. And Landry Shamet subbed in for Jay Crowder. Kicks it out to Booker. Over Gordon. A nice shot by Booker. 8 points for him.
And because of that high basketball IQ he possesses, Booker takes great shots, and he knows the value of the mid-range game.
Here's Highland. He had 10 points in the win against Houston. 6 to shoot. Pass to Jokic. Lets it go. Again, the Nuggets score.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
In the corner. Shamet with it. He can't get that one to fall. Some solid defense from Brown. The pass to Jokic. The kick out to Brown. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
You know, one of the basic fundamentals in basketball is the ability to box out. He's got that down pat.
Pass to Highland. Brown outside.
Remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Passes to Smith. The tray. The shot's good. Brown making the play.
3-point
And
field
now
goal.
it's an 11-point Denver lead.
Outstanding start from three-point range. Their shooters are on fire.
Really makes them a hard team to guard because they space you out so well.
Now here's Booker. He's got 8. Blanketed by the D. He fights to the rim for the layup. Booker's got 10.
Against Booker, a little contact usually doesn't go a long way. Strong body control there.
Brown finds Jokic. And here's Gordon. Craig defending. The shot missing. And Phoenix will come the other way. Payne with it. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Smith against Craig. Smith in the posts. There's 47 seconds left to play in the first. Craig pulls it in.
You know, you don't always get that opportunity, so those are the ones you hate to miss.
It's taken away by Smith. At the elbow, it's Brown. Shoots over Shamet. Tries again. Highland misses. Suns trail by 9. Here's Booker. Count it from 12. 12 points for him.
And he's clearly led the way offensively. The question is, can they ride him and get back into it?
Smith the pass to Jokic. Over Šarić. And Jokic gets it to go. The assist by Smith. That's 12 points for Jokic.
Yeah, Jokic likes to keep the defense off balance, guessing as to what he's going to do. He's a threat from everywhere, and his mid-range game helps him put defenses in a pickle.
And we reach the end of the first quarter. Denver on top, ending the first quarter with a tremendous 17-7 run. And the second quarter will get underway just after this short break. And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And the Nuggets, guys, what jumps out to you numbers-wise?
You got to credit their defense, communicating, rotating, making plays on the ball.
They've got them rattled. It's only the first quarter, and already they've made enough big plays on defense to last really an entire game.
Denver leading by 9. Chris Paul is out there with Lee. Then there's Ayton. Then it's Torrey Craig. And it's Johnson in at the 3, the small forward. That's who's out there for Phoenix. Highland. Rebound by the Suns. Ayton's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. To the left side wing. And stolen by Murray. Inside. And that one's good by Porter. Porter's got the lead up to 11 now for Denver. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for Denver.
Right off the bat, they're going after the ball, looking to jump into the passing lanes and create some steals in transition.
I also like the fact that they've been able to block quite a few shots so far. A testament to hard work and good positioning on the defensive end.
Michael Porter
And this is
Jr.
why Porter gets paid. He has the talent, size, and skill to dominate at both ends.
Paul kicks to Lee. Paul outside. Oh, Ayton in position. Boucher with the steal. Here's Highland. He's still scoreless so far in this one over Paul. Offensive rebound. Boucher. And he uses the glass on the layup. And the Nuggets lead by 15.
How frustrating for the defense. You get the stop, but then fail to block out.
Well, you know, that's the way it's going to be for them today, fellas. Can't sustain any momentum.
And this is where Ayton does the most damage. Inside, feels like he can score on anyone.
Pass to Highland. Jacks up a 3. Up and in, it's good. First basket of the game for him. 1 for 4 shooting.
And he found the perfect spot behind the arc there. Big gap in the D.
Johnson from outside. Rebound by Murray. Murray's got 4 rebounds now tonight. And Denver again with the bucket.
Well, the mechanics of Porter Jr.'s shot are just so efficient. Almost automatic. Gets the ball and puts it right up into the shooting pocket.
Now here's Lee. Johnson, the pass to Craig. Paul for 3. It's good. It's his second basket. He's shooting 2 for 4.
They're not going to run that play very often. But, hey, they'll take it. Way to notch that 3.
Now the pass to Porter. Down low. Here's Highland. Good, and a nice assist from Porter. Porter's got 3 assists tonight.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
And the Suns call time. When you think of backcourt offenses in general, Greg, how critical is ball and player movement to a team's success?
Kevin, unless you have incredible isolation scores, it's essential. Even then, keeping the defense rotating and reacting is the best way to create open looks and offensive rebound opportunities.
Porter's checked in for Torrey Craig.
And a moment to see numbers for Porter. He's averaging 11 points a game, 5 rebounds, and 2 assists. The contributions he's been making on the floor have been a boon for this team. Great stretch of games for him.
Yeah, you know, they've given him more responsibility, and he's responded. And the way he's going, I think his role is only going to increase.
Now here's Paul. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against San Antonio.
And we talk about the playmaking ability of CP3. Third all-time in career assists, second all-time in career assist percentage. And he looks far from done.
For Phoenix, they have shot 2 free throws, and they're 1 of 2 so far.
Shooting 2.
And that one falls for Paul. And Greg, what separates Paul from the other 2 guys that have more career assists is that Paul also averaged 18 points a game.
And he scores with efficiency. Really a one-of-a-kind talent. When he finally does decide to hang him up, I think he'd make a great head coach as well.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
Chris Paul plays with a competitive fire that is actually infectious. I mean, even in the latter stages of his career, he is still getting it done at a high level.
Braun covered by Lee, and he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a 3-point play chance here for him.
Just playing with poise and confidence, man. They continue to put points on the board.
Well, I like the way they're playing. A very smart first half, quality shots, not wasting possessions.
The Nuggets have shot 3 of 5 at the foul line.
One shot.
And it's Paul with the ball for Phoenix. They trail by 18. Lee finds 8. Johnson with it. Good ball movement here by the Suns. Poked away. Porter with the steal. And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, DA?
Thank you, Kevin. Now, Michael Porter Jr. was a top prospect in his high school class, but his back injury has presented a constant challenge. He says, it changed my perspective. I'm just going to get up every day and try to be better than I was the day before. If I'm giving my best every day, then I'm good. Back to you guys.
Well, you hope he stays healthy. That has been a concern. Thanks, David. So it's Phoenix now. Denver able to drain the 3. Here's Ayton. That's good, and he's now 3 for 4 from the field.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
Pass to Porter. Now here's Boucher. He kicks it to Murray. Passes it to Porter. Shot clock at 6. Murray against Paul. Murray, no good. Suns trail by 19. Ayton dishes to Crowder. Another 3 for Phoenix.
And they are absolutely stroking it from beyond the arc.
Murray finds Boucher. Back to Murray. Fires for 3. Phoenix grabs the miss. Crowder's got 5 rebounds tonight. Pass to Johnson. There's the dish to Crowder. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
9th in points off turnovers and top 10 in fewest turnovers per game. That just tells you this is a group that values taking care of the ball.
And they're a team you can't send to the free throw line because, Greg, of their incredible percentage.
2 shots.
And the first one drops. The leadership of the NBA Players Association, Greg, has said they support expansion. And 2 cities, which seem to be the leading candidates, Seattle and Las Vegas, What do you think?
Yeah, well, I love both. Had the good fortune of playing in both cities, and I'd love to see a team in my hometown. But bottom line, more teams means more jobs, and that's a sentiment I think most can get behind.
And Denver decides to take their first time out here.
Yeah, things not going their way, and he wants to just try to talk this one over.
And you know what, guys? If for nothing else, just to slow things down a little bit, change it up somewhat.
Here they come, fans. It's your one and only Suns Dancer. Here they are, your Suns Dancer. All right, Suns fans, here come your Suns Dancers.
And here are the top free throw shooting teams this month. You don't want to put these guys in the line too often. The Suns in second.
And they've had a lot of success at the free throw line, converting those at a high level. So I'd look for them to continue to attack the rim.
And so here's Denver. Their biggest lead of the game is 21. And then Murray with the jam.
Boy, Murray is a better athlete than he looks. He's actually terrific as an athlete. Have to love seeing him use that momentum to bounce up and throw it down.
The offensive rebound. Ayton fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So one free throw coming up.
Second chance points always hurt. Just not enough effort to block out.
Hey, guys standing around spectating, I mean, you got to get in there and get tough.
Well, many thought the Suns would let Ayton walk as a restricted free agent, but they had no hesitation matching the offer to bring him back. Looks like he'll be a Sun for the foreseeable future.
Here's what Phoenix has got going on right now. Booker comes in for Damian Lee.
One shot.
And Cameron Payne subbed in for Chris Paul.
Young big men, though, often struggle to find consistency, but you look at Ayton's first 4 seasons, the numbers are almost identical year to year.
There's the pass to Gordon. Beyond the arc. Now on the scoring column with that bucket. 1 for 2 this game.
Yeah, and they're starting to warm up from the field this quarter.
Adding to their lead, and you see that field goal percentage for the game steadily heading north.
Johnson outside. Booker outside. Fader on the way. That one falls through. It's his 6th make from the floor this game. Now 6 for 10. And for Ayton, the numbers are impressive indeed, averaging a double-double every season.
And he's got all the tools. Next steps, making more plays for others, and they've been working on his shooting range to open up the lane a bit more.
Clock at 6. And it's Ayton with the rebound. And here's Ayton. He'll bring it up for Phoenix. It's a 13-point game. He dishes it to Payne. Kicks it to Johnson. Pass to Ayton. Goes up. And it's Denver with the rebound. They'll be off next to Utah for a meeting with the Jazz. That'll be the last game of their very short 3-game road tour.
Outstanding distribution there. I mean, what impressive passing ability.
Now here's Booker. 15 points in the game. Johnson outside. And here's Booker. Passes to Ayton. Back to Booker. And the dunk by Booker.
This is a guy who once scored 70 points in a game. Booker doesn't take much for him to start percolating.
Pass to Porter. Back to Murray. Johnson against Porter. And there's the pass to Gordon. Braun. And it's Denver scoring again.
And boy, has he picked it up since the start of the second. His shots now starting to fall.
And Booker kicks to Payne. Pass to Johnson. Crowder with it, defended by Gordon. To the middle, here's Payne. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Second personal
And
foul.
working, Kevin, themselves to the line here in the second. A nice way to get your offense going.
And maybe cause some foul trouble along the way as well. And we know what that can do. It pays off typically in good fashion for you.
Shooting 2.
That's good from Payne. So for the Suns, Saric comes in for DeAndre Ayton. And Landry Shamet subbed in for Johnson. And then for Denver, Jokic, he's checked in for Najee. Brown comes in for Michael Porter. And it's Ish Smith in for Murray. Payne hits them both.
He's as solid as it gets from the line. I mean, give him the opportunity. He's cashing in on those.
Brown outside. Some nice ball movement by the Nuggets. Now Smith. He's usually able to provide some lift to his team, averaging 6 points a game.
A moment here to see the numbers for Payne. How's the last month of basketball been for him? He's averaging 14 points a game, 3 assists, and 2 rebounds. And every team wants a scorer to give them a lift off the bench, and that's just what he brings.
Well, he's instant offense. I mean, the game's momentum can be going one way, then bam, his scoring turns the tide.
That free throw, no good.
Boy, and at only 6 feet tall, Smith uses that blazing speed of his to keep defenses off balance. Good luck trying to stay in front of him.
And he sinks the second. Suns trail by 14. Booker outside. Passes it to Payne. Saric outside. That's tipped. Stolen by Gordon. Smith outside. Shamet with the steal. Lays it in without an inch of room around him. Shamet's got his first basket of the night.
And their shots are falling now with more regularity than we saw at first.
Well, it was a slow start, but they've gone from simmer to medium heat, and they're bordering on hot to close this gap.
Now here's Brown. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Gordon for 3. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
2 minutes.
And the Nuggets lead by 15.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Clearly just an example of a different mindset between these teams.
Payne passes to Saric. 6 on the shot clock. Payne kicks to Saric. There's Shamet, and he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
15 foul.
The Suns have knocked down 8 of 9 free throw attempts. I'd say those numbers read pretty well.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
One of the things they've done, guys,
Shoot
is
2.
taken pride in their free throw shooting this season, and rightfully so.
That free throw good from Shamet. Torrey Craig, he's checked in for Phoenix. And Denver with a change here too. Highland's checked in. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. Here's Highland. He has 5. We've got 1:23 left to play in the first half. And here's Jokic outside. That shot off the mark.
Boy, I'm absolutely shocked he didn't get that one to go. Usually he's money from deep.
Payne finds Booker. Back to Payne. And no good that time. Good defense by Jokic. Braun. He's covered by Shamet. Back to Jokic. Over to the left wing. A three-pointer, no good. And so Booker will bring it up for the Suns. Trailing by 13. Saric inside. Brown on him. Baseline try. And no good. Now Denver takes it the other way. Their biggest lead of the game was 21. To the paint, Gordon. Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow. Booker with no one around buries it from three-point range. Booker's got 8 points in the quarter.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
Yeah, I'd be confident too. As a matter of fact, I mean, if you're stacking up threes the way he is, I mean, he's doing all his work from behind the arc.
Connects from three-point range.
3-point field
The
goal.
real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
That'll do it for the first half. The Nuggets on top. They lead by 13. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks very much, guys. With head coach Monty Williams. Coach, how do you get things going a little bit more offensively?
Well, we got to set screens. We've got to get stops. If we're getting stops, we can play in transition. That opens up a lot for us.
Yeah, you guys are hard to beat when you're out and running. We'll see if that happens more. Thanks, Coach. Back to you.
Thank you, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of action following halftime.
Ladies and gentlemen, your
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. You know, guys, Devin Booker has been exceptional here.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
And you know what? It helped that they had a few guys with very hot hands on the perimeter, too.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Taking a look at the Nuggets, it's Boucher out there with Porter. Then there's Jamal Murray, and it's Nikola Jokic. Too open that time, made it look too easy. 14 points for him.
Boy, good vision that time from Michael Porter Jr. Saw the wide open teammate and then got the pass to him right on time.
Paul dishes to Ayton. Johnson for three. And they'll get another chance. Here's Crowder. Here's Ayton. And at last, they get one to fall. Ayton's got 11 points. Jokic passes to Porter. Denver passing it around. Outside for Murray. Three-pointer. Jay Crowder with the rebound. Suns trail by 13. Johnson dishes to Ball. Ayton at the elbow. Back to Johnson. Outside Crowder. Over Murray. And the shot's good from Crowder. That's now 8 points for Jay Crowder. The Nuggets leading by 11. Braun defended by Booker. And a wide open look for Porter. Off target with his three. Phoenix has gotten the three-point bug tonight. They've taken 15 shots outside the arc. They're 6 of 15. Here's Booker. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in. Booker's got it back down to a single-digit deficit for Phoenix. Jokic against Ayton. Wide open look here for Murray. Nails the wide open jump shot. Murray's got his third bucket of the night.
Look at how instant Murray's shooting can be. Gets the pass, plants the feet, and drills it.
Johnson kicks to Booker. And it's off from three-point range. Hey, Clark, one stat where Jokic is consistently dominant, forces rebound.
Well, he does everything well, but you're right. Season after season, game after game, Kevin, he is eating that glass. He stays near the top of that particular statistic. And he knows games are won and lost on the boards, and he wants to be able to contribute in that way. But he is a brilliant, brilliant player, not just a rebounder.
Shooting 2.
First one falls for him. He's perfect from the line this time. And so it's Paul with it, bringing it up for the Suns. It's a 13-point game. Pass to Crowder. He kicks to Paul. Here's Booker. Ayton trying to break free. And there's Booker on the assist by Paul. Paul's got his third assist on the night. Outside Porter. Now here's Murray. 7 points in the game. The pass to Boucher. And there's the foul on Jay Crowder. That's his first foul. Let's take a second look at that fantastic block.
Boy, and that'll give him a nice injection. Nothing like a rejection to get a team fired up.
On defense, Phoenix. Their defense has only allowed 6 points in the second half. Yep, it counts. Murray's got 4 points this quarter.
Even when the defense is breathing down his neck, Murray gets it done. I mean, just an amazing shooter with a very impressive stroke.
Pass to Johnson. Back to Booker. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. Booker's got 26 points.
I love the spirit he's shown tonight, particularly on the offensive end.
Boy, I tell you what, the hole would be a lot deeper if he wasn't being as efficient as he's been so far.
They get the rebound. Porter, no luck. Suns trail by 11. Johnson outside. Booker outside. From past the arc. Rebound by the Nuggets. Jokic has got 5 rebounds tonight. Murray outside. Here's Porter, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. It's going to be on Jay Crowder.
Really hard not to foul there. Tall with elite skills. Porter Jr. is a handful in the painted area.
At the line for 2.
All right, we'll take a look now at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for Denver.
Well, I've been impressed with the ball movement all game long. They're really looking to just make that extra pass.
How great have they been? I mean, shooting the ball from outside the arc, they have absolutely been lights out.
First free throw is good.
And, you know, when Porter Jr. is healthy, I mean, he's got a lot of game. This guy is versatile. He's got good size. He's a multi-dimensional talent.
Damian Lee, he's checked in for Phoenix. And Denver with a change here, too. Najee's checked in. And Porter drops them both.
And if they continue, Kevin, their outstanding free throw shooting, that'll help them seal the deal.
Yeah, they've not missed a single foul shot this half. That's taking care of business, fellas.
And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
Yeah, you know, the officials aren't nearly as lenient as they used to be on that call. As a matter of fact, I know I got away with a lot of those in my playing days, but that was 40 years ago.
Now here's Porter. He's got 12. Braun. And he's good on the 3-ball. He's got 19.
And when they've gone to him, he has come through big time. You got to keep getting him touches.
Over in the corner, Lee. Shot on the wing. The shot will not fall. And it's Denver the other way. Their biggest lead of the game was 21.
Kevin, he is tough to stop when he gets to the rim.
Yeah, Greg, he can get up a few notches higher.
Well, and that's exactly how the game is played in the paint inside, guys. I mean, if you can play over the top, I think you've got a big advantage.
Booker the pass to Lee. And again, unable to change momentum here. Here's Murray. And right on through for another basket. He's got 5 made on 5 of 9 shooting.
He's flipped the script here in this half, shooting a much higher percentage from the field.
Now here's Lee. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Here's Booker. The 10-footer finds the target.
And you know, he's enjoyed the kind of day you expect in terms of shooting the basketball. He can bring them right back into this game.
Back to Murray. Pass to Boucher. Lays it up and banks it in. Boucher's got his second bucket.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
Now here's Booker, and he has 28 points for the game. High post shot. They grab their own miss, and he comes up with the deuce. Johnson's got his first points of the game.
The tenacity on the interior, just battling, bringing that effort and will for second chance points.
Some nice ball movement by the Nuggets. Murray outside. Just 5 to shoot. Releases. Basket number 8 for him on 13 tries. That's 62% so far.
It just seems like the more he touches it, the more the lead grows.
And the Suns call time here.
And a wise move to call time out there. They need to settle down a bit. They've been playing out of control at times here, and it shows with their turnover numbers.
Here they come, fans. It's your one
And the Suns here with a different look. Sharch checked in for DeAndre. Torrey Craig comes in for Johnson. Landry Shamet's checked in for Lee. And it's Payne in for Paul. Now, here's Shamet. He's averaging a bit over 5 points a game. That one goes. Count it. The Nuggets leading by 18. Pass to Highland. There's the triple. Craig pulls it in. Phoenix has gotten off to a very slow start from three-point range in the second half. They're 0 for 4. Shamet with it. Brown's there. Shamet with it. From deep three-point range, Denver grabs the miss. Their biggest lead of the game was 21. Brown, good.
Bruce Brown.
And the Nuggets lead by 20. And so Booker will bring it up for the Suns. The pass to Payne. Here's Shamet. Here's Craig, defended by Gordon. Down low. Payne's shot is good.
How about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket.
Here's Highland. Payne covering, and plenty of contact on the shot. So 2 free throws coming up.
Fourth team foul.
The Nuggets have been shooting right around 75% of the line, 9 of 12 so far.
Highland taking 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
And he knocks down the first one. He hits both from the stripe. Suns trail by 20. Booker the pass to Shamet. And here's Payne. Pass to Booker. Shoots it. Highland with the rebound.
Boy, defense non-existent there, but they catch a break as he whiffs it.
Braun defended by Booker. That one drops for him. 25 points in the game.
And his stroke has been dead on from the outside. I mean, inside, outside, it just doesn't matter.
Here's Payne. Looking at his point production, he averages almost 11 points a game. It's stolen by Brown. And now it's Brown running. He can go all the way.
Well, there you go. One team operating on all cylinders at both ends. Steals, fast break buckets, and the other team in scramble mode.
Craig can't get it to go. Denver's gone into a slump here from three-point range, shooting just 1 of 5 here in the third. Passes it to Gordon. Some nice ball movement by the Nuggets. Brown wide open. He fires. A three-pointer off the mark.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Booker. And all around the rim that time before dropping in. Booker's got 10 points here in the second half. Brown outside. Here's Highland. He's got 10. Braun. Doesn't go that time. Some solid defense from Šarić. Kicks to Booker. Pass to Payne. Šarić outside. Shoots. And the jumper falls for him. Šarić has got his first basket.
Now that's confidence. Šarić says, in Dario I trust.
Back to Brown. And the pass to Highland. Let's go. The Nuggets with another miss. Here's Booker. Highland with the rebound. Highland's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Here's Najee. Payne covering. And the call on the shot sends him to the line.
Second personal foul.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
Clearly a foul. I mean, didn't give him any choice but to blow the whistle. I mean, you got to play without fouling.
First trip to the line for him here.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
No good on that one. Jay Crowder's checked in for the Suns. Johnson comes in for Landry Shamet. Jokic, he's checked in for Denver. Good on the second free throw.
Yeah, and their free throw shooting has really improved here in the second half.
It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Booker finds Payne. Now here's Johnson. He's covered by Brown. From 11 feet away. And it's Jokic with the rebound. Jokic has got 6 rebounds now in the game. Here's Najee. He Averages about 5 points a game. The three. They get it back. Oh, and the buzzer beater's good.
Resourceful move there, ending the period on a high note.
Nothing like knocking down that last possession of a quarter to give you a little feel-good momentum.
And so it's Denver in very good shape with a 23-point lead at the end of the quarter. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. We come back right after this. And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Served him up a tasty room service dime right there, boy.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. The backcourt pair for him, it's Payne and Booker. Ayton is the pivot, and Crowder slides in at the 4. And it's Johnson in at the 3 spot. That's who's out there for Phoenix. Now, here's Jokic. Following the miss by DeAndre Ayton. Outside for Murray. Boucher up top. A 3 ball. Phoenix grabs the miss. Ayton's got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. Crowder dishes to Booker. Pass to Payne. And we've seen not only some new trophies introduced, but Greg, some of the existing ones have been updated. You okay with that?
Oh, I am. In particular, a nice touch to have the previous winners etched into the base of the Larry O'Brien trophy. That's a great way to connect with the history of the game.
Now, here's Brown. Devin Booker missing his last shot. Here's Highland. Can't hit that one. Some solid defense from Ayton. Johnson inside. He's covered by Brown. And the Nuggets pushing it up now. Jokic is running. And the call up against Jokic. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
And not afraid to put his body on the line either. He took a shot for the team in that situation.
And Phoenix making a change here. Paul's checked in. Porter's checked in for the Nuggets. Now here's Crowder. Dishes it to Booker. Shot clock at 6. The shot that time not on target. Now the Nuggets take it the other way. Ayton against Jokic. Passes it to Highland. That's in, coming off the assist from Jokic. Jokic has got 4 assists in the game.
Boy, the passing ability of Jokic is really something. I mean, he's proven to be quite the capable playmaker.
Now here's Paul. Porter with the steal. And that one is good.
Good job getting the ball and completing that play.
Boy, there's not much defense available once a steal is made. That's the best time to attack on the break.
Johnson against Porter. Johnson, the pass to Paul. And Ayton throws it down.
And a strong showing of physical strength there from Ayton. Defenders have their hands full when he's around the rim.
Now here's Murray. Porter inside. Johnson on him. They get it back. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for the Phoenix Suns. For 3, Booker drains it from beyond the arc. Booker's got 13 points in the second half.
And he's got plenty of range and the confidence to match. Booker believes he's going to hit every 3 he takes.
Here's Highland. Shot clock at 5. And right away, they match it with a 3-pointer of their own. Highland's got 5 points now in the quarter. Booker outside. Oh, Ayton in position. And so it looks like the Suns will retain possession here.
He gets a finger on it, but just can't quite come up with the steal.
Clearly a careless pass. He got away with one there.
And Phoenix with a whole new group on the floor. Here's Okogie. Reed covering. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. And for a while there, Greg, it seemed like we were entering the super team era. But lately, homegrown talent, players you draft and develop or sign and develop, seems to be the way teams are going.
Yeah, and it's not easy to maintain a culture when you're bringing in stars from outside. We've seen some cautionary examples here of late.
And the first one at the line is good.
Well, you know, Okogie has quickly proven himself to be a dynamic player. He flies around the floor looking for ways to help out his team at both ends, which is quite impressive for a young guy like him.
Brown is checked in for the Nuggets. No good on the second free throw. Denver's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. And there's the call on Dario Saric. And that'll be his third foul so far.
Yeah, clearly a foul of frustration right there.
Not his best moment. Obviously, no one on their team's happy right now, but you shouldn't be taking that frustration out on your opponent with a poor foul.
Booker, he's checked in for Josh Okogie. Murray outside. Players, Clark, as we know, are changing teams more than ever before. Some don't like it, and some do. But free agency is something historically that was fought for by the Players Club.
And again, you've heard me say it before, Kevin, empowerment of the players I'm in favor of. And freedom of movement is part of that empowerment. And sure, it can cut both ways to where some fans and league executives may be a little bit frustrated by it, but my goodness, really well done that time by Murray. He's got a lot more moves than you think and ball skills that are deceptively good.
Ayton against Jokic. Pass to Johnson. Here's Payne. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
First personal foul.
It's going to be on Aaron Gordon.
Foul. At the line for your Suns, Cameron Payne. At the line for 2.
That's good from Payne. Payne hits them both. And so much great talent coming into the league, Greg, every year. That 2021 draft class, in particular, looks very strong.
Absolutely. Anytime you got just a couple potential stars, but from the looks of it, upwards of 5, you know it's been a special draft.
Denver leading by 22. Braun, defended by Booker. For 3, Murray. Shot number 12 goes in. He's made 7 on 12 now.
1 triple for him in the first half. Now he's hit another.
And there's the pass to Johnson. Back to Booker. Clock at 6. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Booker's got 37.
Boy, he's making it look really easy right now. I expect them to continue to run the offense through him until the defense makes them change plans.
Brown feeling it out a bit. Tipped away. It's stolen by Sharch. Ayton against Jokic. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Second personal foul.
And at 7'1" and 250 pounds, Ayton is a handful. Not easy trying to guard him without fouling.
2 shots.
Two shots. Relax on the first.
The first one falls. And Clark, Commissioner Silver noted recently, as the league moves to a more selective viewing experience, load management could hurt revenues even further.
Yeah, you know, when more fans can pay to watch individual games, it's a bit of an a la carte system. I think you need that star power every night. And even beyond that, Kevin, I think players, all players, but particularly the star players, have a responsibility to try to show up for work every single night. And that really should be the mindset. I think it goes beyond revenue. I think it's just a matter of principle. You have a job, you should be looking to perform every time you have the opportunity. I understand rest, but I think rest should probably be confined to practice, not the game.
And stolen by Murray. Banked in off the glass. Murray's got 20 points. And so Booker will bring it up for the Phoenix Suns. Payne looking around. That's a 2 from Lee. Good on the jump shot. Lee's got his first 2 points of the night. And Denver has possession. Murray outside. Pass to Porter. Braun defended by Booker. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Third personal foul. Second team foul.
And even with the ratings going strong, the younger generations often cord cutting.
At the line for 2.
How does the NBA engage that audience?
Kevin, I think making game action trend on social media and when big moments happen for maybe a small fee, allow people to be a part of it. It's like highlights,
Take a break.
but live.
2 shots.
And he can't get the first one. Some changes for Phoenix. Crowder, he's checked in for Saric. And Johnson subbed in for Lee. And he can't get the second one to drop either. Coming up empty that time. On the wing, Booker from outside the arc. Another 3 for Phoenix.
And really the scoring this quarter has been just off the charts, doing all he can to bring them back.
Outside Porter. He kicks it to Murray. With the shot. That shot is good. He's taken 15 and made 10 from the field tonight. The Suns have gone 6 of 11 since the start of the fourth quarter. And it's Crowder, top of the key. Passes it to Ayton. 6 to shoot. Over Jokic. Porter pulls it in. Denver leading by 22. And with the internet and social media, players, Clark, have so much more ability to engage with the public and be heard. Is that important?
Kevin, anytime you can empower folks to share their voice, their stories, and be authentic in their own way, I think that's a positive. Player empowerment is something that social media avails, not only to players, but I think to everybody. Doesn't just bring attention to the game, but also causes and commitments players have to their respective communities and issues that are going on in the world. So I think it can be far more good than bad when you think about the platform of social media.
Murray with the bounce pass. Pass to Jokic. To the left wing. Murray kicks to Porter from downtown. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. On the wing, Johnson. Guarded by Porter. Got a piece of it. Johnson outside. Now the pass to Booker.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
From deep. And the Suns get it back. And Ayton throws it down.
Dunking the ball is just second nature to Ayton. With the right positioning, he's a threat to throw it down.
Outside, Porter. Back to Murray. The kick out to Porter. Fires it up. Porter can't get that one to fall. Suns trail by 18. Near the three-point line, it's Booker. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim.
And tonight's battle is going to end with a very clear winner, leaving nothing to chance. Impressive win for the Nuggets.
And the big difference here was accuracy from three-point range.
And once they started sinking shots, it really stretched out the D and created other opportunities. And anytime they got space, they seemed to just knock down another triple.
And so checking out their season record, this game will become their 45th win.
And they're going to bring this season series to an end with a very nice victory here today. These teams spent a lot of time on the floor together this year.
A total of 4 games to be exact. They'll each wind up taking 2 of them.
And you know, guys, what a nice performance it was for Jamal Murray.
Yeah, and he was relentless, nonstop energy. I mean, he just never slowed down or turned off.
Right side, Gordon. Shoots over Crowder. And it's Gordon missing.
Clearly the defense could have been better there, guys, but he also needs to convert that.
1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. Here's Johnson. And it's off the back rim. No good.
And he did everything he could to make that shot as difficult as possible.
And you know what, guys? That will pump him up because he takes a ton of pride in what he does on defense.
So it's the Nuggets winning this one easily.
That's the end of the
A
game.
resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory, no less.
That's exactly right. But with the way they control the game and just completely took the crowd out of it, that's how to get it done on the road.
And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, guys. Aaron, big night offensively. What is clicking for everyone right now?
We're just moving the ball. We're moving the ball, and that's a big part of our offense, making sure the ball doesn't stick and then people making shots.
It was really flowing tonight, man. Congrats on the win. Back to you.
Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that'll do it, folks. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. So long and good night, everyone.